Hello, welcome to my channel, Soulfully Gifted Part 1. If you find that this reading resonates with you, please hit the like button. Please comment down below. Please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell. Also, if you find that this reading resonates with you, check out my other readings. They may resonate with you as well. I already say some of the cards and shuffled over the decks. If you're new, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you are returning, welcome back. Gang loves, you already know what it is. I'm back with another video. We're gonna hop right into it, loves. Already say showing the cards and shuffle over the desk. If you're inquiring about personal readings, everything is listed down below in the description box. So how will people you know describe you to others? Pile 1. How will people you know describe you to others? To other people you don't know. Okay, let's get into it. So the first thing first, I always go out the cards on the top of my deck. We have value. So people will say that you're somebody that is very valuable. People describe you, when people describe you to other people that you don't know, they'll be describing you with a lot of value behind what they say. They'll be, you know, saying how inspiring you are. They'll be saying certain things to let this person know how you impact their life a certain way, or how funny, or, you know, displaying certain characteristics about you that makes you look good to other people. You know, people really value your opinion. People can, another thing is that I'm getting is how people describe you is not even having to really describe your Power 1, because sometimes people even bring you up in certain situations, like, oh yeah, one summer, you know, Power 1 took me here and here and there and there and there, and that was the first time I went skydiving, or I don't know, this and that, and it was really fun. So, you know, you have a way of impacting people's conversations without even realizing it. So people sometimes don't even have to describe you. You know, the atmosphere is describing you already, even though they are, of course, but like, you know, it's just a natural thing. So you have a really big impact on certain people's lives. People look up to you, people value you. You know, people are inspired by you. So people, when they speak to other people and they describe you to other people, they describe you in the manner of valuing you, displaying good characteristics about you, you know, and that makes you look good, because that is what you, that's the story that you played in that person's life. So that's the impact that you impacted on them. Now they're, you know, telling that off to someone else. So this is how that's happening. So this is how people will express, you know, or to describe you to other people. We also got we got the Death card at the bottom, but when I was pre-shuffling stuff, I did get the Emperor card and the Ten of Cups wanted to come out. So for some of y'all, people describe you as somebody that has really good family. You come from a family that has really good family morals. So people can describe you as somebody that has morals. People can describe you as somebody that has value as far as certain things you believe in. Describe you as somebody being a certain person that has been instilled with a lot of values. Traditional for some of y'all. For some of y'all, people can describe you as somebody being unique, having your own traditions, having your own style. People can also describe you as somebody being very confident, you know, being somebody being very different, being very unique. You know, people can describe you as somebody that is very independent in your life. You're somebody that take control over the things that you want. People can say that you're very independent. People can also describe you as somebody that is planning to leave. I'm hearing planning to leave an empire behind. So for some of y'all, that's something that you are, you know, wanting to pass down certain stuff to your children or future kids or something like that. People can describe you as wanting to do something like that. People will also describe you as somebody that is very unique in the way that you dress, way that you style. People can say that you're very charming. You know, people can describe it. I'm even getting like people that have crushes on you that like you, or, you know, people are find you to be very charming. You know, they describe you as somebody to be very charming. Getting that's coming up. Some of y'all, you can even have people that like you, that find you very charming, that describe you to other people that they, you know, want to know, like a friend or something like that, or people. And they describe you as somebody being very charming, lovable, you know, very sweet, you know, caring, having, you know, leaving a good impression on people, you know, very lovable, you know, hard to say no to for some of y'all. People describe you as hard to say no to, you know. You're somebody that you're definitely down for the count. You're somebody that's very fun. People describe you as somebody that's very adventurous as well. We have the Death card here. But people can describe you as somebody that has went through a lot of endings in your life. You somebody has went through a lot of changes, a lot of transitions. Some of y'all, you had transitioned from one place to another. For some of y'all, people can describe you as somebody that has changed over the years for the better. You changed for for the better for some of y'all. When for the better, that means you could have been doing good in a couple years ago, but now you're even in a better place than what you were before, you know. So it could just look like that, you know. For some of y'all, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, you know. This could apply to however your life is. People can also describe you as somebody of not being afraid to let things go, to take new beginnings, being very fierce. I'm hearing Sasha fierce for some of y'all, being very fierce, even if you're masculine, just being very strong, being very bold about what you do, very courageous, being very fierce in what you want to do. So this is what people are saying. They can say that you have like a lot of life-changing experiences. You have changing over the years. You have grown, you know. So this is how people would describe you. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that, power one. Okay, so we got the Knight of Cups. So there's people that actually have a crush on you, or that is attracted to you, that are describing you. These people can be saying that they are attracted to you. They're saying that they like you. You're very charming. You're very sweet. They want to get to know you. You know, they want to date you. A lot of people can, you know, talk about how they, you know, think about you, how you're in their mind, to their friends, or to, you know, their siblings, or whoever they talk to, you know, people that they trust with their information, you know. So that's what I'm getting. So you have a lot of people describing you. You have people that has a crush on you or are attracted to you. You have people that just know you over the years, that have watched you change, you know. But people describe you as somebody that's very charming, you know. People can describe you as somebody that a lot of people can want to date, a lot of people can want to get to know you, a lot of people can be very attracted to you. They can describe you as somebody that is a hopeless romantic, or somebody that's very sweet, very generous, you know. You like hopeless romantic things. People can describe you as somebody like that. People can also describe you as wanting to get to know you, being attracted to you, you know, feel like you're very charming, you know. Okay, so we got the King of Swords and we got the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you, people can describe you as somebody that is very, okay, some of you guys, people can describe you as somebody that is really good at like investing money for some of y'all. But people are also describing you as somebody that's really good at being logical about your money, how you spend your money, what you spend your money on, what you invest in for some of y'all. This is how people are describing you. People are describing you as well as if you ever went through hard times or anything like that. You're very logical on how to get your way out, or you always have a solution. Or like if you are having a hard time in your life, you are always looking for a solution, or you're always finding a solution or something like that. Let's get some more energy. Oh, okay, we got the lovers. Okay, so for some of y'all, this is not gonna resonate for all of y'all, but for some of y'all, this is gonna resonate for about like 2%. People can describe you as somebody that, again, this don't have to be true for some of y'all. It's gonna resonate for 2%. But for some of y'all, people can describe you as somebody that could have had money problems within your relationship. For some people, can even describe you as, you know, somebody could have been weighing on your finances and you have to put a pause to it. You have to be logical about it. So people can be describing that. And that's for a couple of y'all. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For some of y'all, people describe you as somebody that is, for some of y'all, this not gonna resonate for everyone, but for some of y'all, people can be describing you as somebody, when I say, okay, for some of y'all, this gonna resonate for like 20%. It's not everybody, but again, it's not have to be true, but this is what I'm saying. For some of y'all, people can describe you as somebody that sometimes y'all could be in a relationship with people, and the people that y'all in a relationship with, that you can drain their finances for some of y'all with the King of Swords. Sorry, power one, but yeah, so I don't know where we left off at, but it's okay. Okay, so we got the King of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of y'all, people are describing you as somebody that's really invested on getting something off the ground, or really invested in going further with something, or working towards something, investing your money to something, whether it's going to school, career, whether it's a passion or something like that. With the Nine of Pentacles, somebody that is, you know, just started, you know, moving progress, slow, you know, patient. But it is something that is, you know, moving progress. Even though it's slow and it's slowly moving, it's still progress, you know. So this is how people describe with the King of Swords for some of you guys. That's something that you can have an idea for some of y'all, and whatever this idea is that you're doing, it could start off with you know, your beginner steps, or you starting off slowly but surely building progress for some of y'all. This is something that you're really passionate about, that you really have a lot of love for. It's something that makes you feel belong, you know, something that you're really passionate about, something that you really care about, something that really, you know, you're really emotional over for some of y'all. something that you really truly deeply care about, whether it's a passion, something that you want to do, something that you been wanting to do for a long time. For some of y'all, that's kind of what I'm getting. So people are describing you as really being invested in something, putting your all into it, you know, going all out, going hard for it. So this is what I'm getting for some of y'all. So this is how people are describing you. We are going to get some more messages, but yeah, how are people describing my pile one? We got family and friends. So your family friends could be describing you. This is how your family and friends will be describing you. These are people that you know. Your family and friends will be describing you. Okay, I'm going to take this one. Okay. Okay, for some of y'all, we got family members, kids. We also got making excuses sound like bullshit. So for some of y'all, people that you know, some of y'all, you can have family members. Some of y'all, they could be describing you to someone, saying that you always making excuses. This can resonate for some of y'all. Don't have to be true, but this can resonate for some of y'all. For some, okay, so power one, you already know what it is. I keep it 100. I keep it a buck. For some of y'all, this is gonna resonate for 20% of y'all. This is not gonna resonate for everyone. And if you know this is you, just take it, because this, you know, it is what it is. But for some of y'all, it's not gonna resonate for y'all. For some of y'all, people can be, if you are a masculine, I'm getting, you could be a female. But for some of y'all, I'm getting where some of y'all could have kids, and there could be family members saying or describing. I'm not getting family members are describing you per se, but for some of y'all, they are. For some of y'all, it's energy where family members are describing you as always making excuses to come see your kids. For some of y'all, now if you know that you are somebody that makes excuses when it comes to seeing your kids and stuff like that, then you know this is for you. If you know that's not the case, then don't worry about that. But for some of y'all, I am seeing that where there could be family members, or if you, some of y'all, if you have kids by someone, people can, your family members can be describing as the person that you have kids with is always making up excuses on why they can't show up, or always making excuses on why they can't do certain things or be there or something like that, or just, you know, something like that. So this is what family members are saying. For some of y'all, I'm getting that there could be certain family members that's just saying that you be saying that you're doing something, that you're going to do something. They're saying that just sound like bullshit, or they can feel like you're just coming up with an excuse. So that's for some of y'all. This doesn't have to resonate. You don't have to take this, but this is, you know, how are they describing you. So you, even though you have a lot of positivity, of course you're going to have them naysayers. So don't let that shit affect y'all. I want, you know how the haters be. So okay, so we got DM, text messages, karmic. Yeah, okay. So for some of y'all, this is not gonna resonate for everyone, but some of y'all, I'm heavily picking this up. We got DM, text message. We got karmic. We got family members. We also got sound like excuses right under the karmic. So for some of y'all, there is family members basically saying or describing you as having a child by somebody, or having a family by somebody that does not keep in touch with you, that does not that leave you on red when you hit them up, that does not answer, you don't respond. I mean, they don't respond. So this is what I'm getting. So this is how family members describing you. They describe you as somebody that could have problems with your baby mom or your baby dad, or somebody that you have kids with, because this person is always making up excuses. When you try to get through to this person, they may not text back, they may give you late response, or they may leave you on red. And people are describing, you know who you have kids when describing that. For some of y'all, there could be family members that are describing you as far as you don't keep in touch. Each time you say you go call, you make excuses, or each time they text you, you leave them on red and you make excuses or something like that. So this is what I'm getting. So this is not gonna resonate for all y'all. It's gonna resonate for some of y'all. Yeah. So again, take a resonate, leave a dozen. You know, I'm gonna keep it real on my channel. You know, I'm giving out these room messages, so that's what it is. Okay, so this card was not even supposed to be in here, but it came out. So we got bougie, sex appeal, well endowed. So people are describing you as somebody that is very attractive. People are describing somebody that has a whole lot of sex appeal. You, whether you're masculine or feminine, you're very attractive. You look good, the way that you dress, very extenuating. You know, very captivating. When people look at you, you definitely turn heads when you're out, when the way that you dress, but the way that you style yourself and your aesthetic. You are well endowed. A lot of people can be inspired by the way that you dress, the way that you carry yourself. A lot of people can look up to that. A lot of people can even want to be like you, because the karmic card came out and then it said copycat. So for some of y'all, there could be even people describing you as being a trendsetter, describing you as some of y'all, I'm getting where people are basically saying, oh, well, Power One did this, and now other people are starting to do what Power One did. So that's kind of what I'm getting for some of y'all. So there could be people describing you as other people are starting to try to do certain stuff like you because you are doing certain stuff. So people really like the way that you present yourself as well. So there's a lot of emphasis of people finding you to be very attractive, very rolling down, being a trendsetter. And there's even people describing you as other people copying off of you, or people noticing that there could be other people trying to copy your style, or your essence or your aura, but it can't be duplicate. It can't be, it can't be a replica. It just can't. Okay, for some of y'all, people are describing somebody that has learned a new language. Some of y'all people are describing somebody as bilingual. Some of y'all people are describing somebody that's working on a new working on a new skill. Some of y'all, I'm hearing some of y'all could be working on a new design or a new structure or something, or a new idea to spruce something up for a couple of y'all. People are describing you as saying that you're somebody that's very diverse. You pull a lot of races, as far as like different ethnicities, different races, people from different backgrounds or cultures. A lot of people seem to take a liking to you. People describe you as somebody that could be a people's person, or describe you as getting along with a lot of the diverse races, somebody that's not put in a box. People can describe you as somebody that has like a really cool music playlist. Some of y'all, you have music genres of all types of different genres. I'm getting country, pop, K-pop. I'm getting hip-hop, R&B, I'm hearing sex songs, all types of stuff. It's like y'all have a whole category of stuff, y'all got y'all breaking up songs, getting up from motherfucking songs. I'm hearing some of y'all's, getting to that bag song. So people could like your playlist. You have like a lot of diverse playlists. You could be somebody that wears all the different colors or different styles or different aesthetic. People like the way that you dress. People like the way that you step out. People also see how you're learning a new skill. And for some of y'all, if it's something that you already do, you're getting better at it. People can see the growth of it. So this is how people describing you. Oh, for some of y'all, people describe you as somebody that smoke. You somebody like to smoke marijuana or cigarettes. For some of y'all people describe you as somebody that even though some of y'all people describe you as somebody that shows up late. For some of y'all that's not the case. But for some of y'all, people are describing you as somebody that shows up late. But when you show up late, you do give it the best that you got. You do bring your all. So even though you show up late, it's almost the energy that you put in was almost like you was there all the time. So sometimes people can describe you as, they let you slide. Oh, Power One may be late, but when Power One get here, I guarantee that she could be this, and that. So it's a lot of value in you, even though you may be late for something. Because we got professionals. So some of y'all, if you do something, whether it's your supervisor at a job or a line lead or something like that, or something as far as the career field at a 9 to 5, or whether you doing your own thing, your own unique things as far as whatever your career is, as far as besides 9 to 5, whatever your 9 to 5 is. Some of y'all could be you being an entrepreneur. People still like, even you're very professional. It's like even if you're late, people still value your service. People still value you. People still value what you bring to the table. People don't second guess it, because it's like, okay, Power One late, but Power One bring that sauce. Power One bring that impact. There's no doubt about it. We can't just pretend like Power One don't put that work in, So even if you're late, even if you do show up late, people still look at you as very professional. If you're somebody that do certain things outside of your job, like smoke or certain drink and stuff like that, people still take you very serious. People still take you as somebody that got your job hand. You got everything under control, because people really value your work, what you do. So that's what I'm getting. We also got TikTok influencer and YouTuber. So some of y'all people are describing you as somebody that's a TikToker, or you somebody that's on YouTube or influencer. For some of y'all, we got skill here. So some of y'all people can be describing you as somebody that would be really good at doing something like that, or you would be really good at blending in with that type of crowd, or you'd be really good at being on YouTube, or being an influencer, or being on TikTok. People describe you as somebody that's really good at doing something like that, or if you was to do something in that field, you're really ace at it. Some of y'all with the diverse card, but some of y'all people can even describe you as mistaking you as being bigger than what you are. Like for some of y'all, when people meet you, they could be thinking, be wondering like, who are you? Are you somebody special? Are you somebody that I should be like wondering about because of the way that you come off, your energy? So some of y'all people can be describing you as, oh, I thought Power One was this and this and that. Especially people have a lot of expectations on you when they meet you and stuff like that because of the way that you come off. We got others realize you was right. You chose the truth. You gonna make it. So for some of y'all, there's a lot of perspectives when it comes to this card. So for some of y'all, people are describing you as somebody where whatever you're doing, for work, far as whatever your goals is in life, as far as career field, people are saying that you're going to make it. People are really believing you. They really feel like you're going to make it to this goal, whatever that lifestyle is that you want for yourself. People are describing you as really working hard for it, and you will make that come to your you will make that come into a manifestation to real life. You will bring that into the 3D. We also got others realize you was right. So for some of y'all, if there was an instance or something like that where people could have like thought you wasn't right about something, people are describing you as power one be right about stuff. Some of y'all, if you are a psychic or a tarot reader like me or something that you do, people are saying that whatever you do is really real, is really true, is really right. But what you say is true. You know, you really give true information, even if it's stuff that people don't want to hear sometimes. So people are saying that you the truth, you're honest, you hold the truth. So this is how people are describing you. This is what people are saying. Sorry about the noise in the background. Power one is my family. Oh, for some of you, people are describing you as somebody that's very thick. You got a nice body. People are saying that you're very attractive. They like your body. Some of y'all, you could be, you know, curvy for some of y'all. For some of y'all, people are describing you as somebody that could do your own hair. You could do your own nails, or you a master. You could cut your own hair, or do your own dreads, or own waves, or you know how to keep your own drip up or something like that without having to pay for certain services. We also got doing stuff for benefit. Oh, so some of y'all, people are describing you as, yeah, but some of y'all are psychic or a tarot reader, or you're into astrology as well, because the card is here. So yeah, so this is how people are describing you as somebody that has a lot of knowledge on the you know, 5D world. You have more knowledge in the astral world, astrology, you know, and psychability and all of that type of stuff. People feel like you had a knowledge on that. You had the skills that had stuff on what you know. People believe in what you say for some of y'all. We also got can fight, cool as fuck, well respected. So people respect you. People also know that you somebody that's you. People don't play with you. People feel like you somebody that will defend yourself. People do view you as somebody that do got them hands. You can whoop somebody's ass. That is how people viewing you. It could be the way that you come off. Some of y'all, you just come off as very intimidating. People could just be under an impression or the assumption. So this is what people are describing you as. Okay, we got mad that you're excelling, hidden enemy. So for some of y'all, people can describe you as somebody that is winning. You are somebody that is growing, and people are describing you as having people that is not happy about that. For some of you guys, there could be other people around you that can notice that you have haters, or notice that you have people that don't really fuck with you like that, but you're excelling anyways. For some of y'all, people can even be describing you as somebody where there could be people around you where it's almost, I'm getting this energy where it's like this is other people viewing you. So there's other people describing saying your power one lit as fuck, but sometimes power one would be around motherfuckers and they be acting like power one not the shit. That's what I'm really getting, because it's almost like where everybody else on the outside is like power one, but then the people that you're around, it's almost like they acting like you ain't on shit. You know, you ain't popping shit. You know, you not popping. So people can be describing you as somebody where it's like people can take you for granted. People can ask you for things, or describe you as somebody where people can want to take your energy and stuff like that, but don't have much to give. So people can describe you as a lot of people being upset now that you took your power back, and now that you glowing up. I'm hearing I'm getting Gloss Up, her name Gloss Up and Gorilla. Yeah, I don't know what the song is called, so I'll have to come back and tell y'all, but yeah, this is what I'm getting with the mad you're excelling hidden enemy. So there's a hidden enemy for some of y'all that is watching y'all glow up, watching you get the things that you deserve in your life, watching your abundance, watching your prosperity happen, and they're upset because they shit at standstill. They're stagnant, and this person is looking at you. Instead of worried about what they got going on in their world, what they need to do, they're worried about your transition and your transformation. So people are describing you as people that thought you, and this crazy, y'all, because it's like this card right here tried to contradict the other card that came out. The other card that came out for y'all was you are going to make it. Now this is hidden enemy, mad that you're excelling. So for some of y'all, people are seeing that you are somebody that's going to go really far in your life. And there are certain people that could have thought certain stuff was going to stop for you. Certain stuff wasn't going to move, and now it's moving. So people are describing it as other people being upset at that. People can tell. See, look at that. We got creative, entrepreneur, side gig. Some of y'all are creative entrepreneurs. Y'all do something creative. Some of you are entrepreneurs. You got a side gig that you're doing. And there could be other people that's jealous of that. But there's other people that are describing you as seeing other people and seeing this energy from them. See, we got well known. See, well known came out like twice because we had well endowed, well known, well known. You are somehow, some way, power one. People are describing somebody that's well known. A lot of people know you by face, by name. Some of y'all, you have an online presence, a platform. Some of y'all, you will be something that you wanted to do, and that's something that you will start, and you will receive a good feedback for some of y'all. You have outside people that support y'all, power one. We also got a secret crush. So some of y'all, you have a lot of people could describe as having a crush on you, and you don't know they have a crush on you, so you don't know. So some of y'all, it be people that be liking y'all that you don't even be speaking about y'all behind closed door, saying, oh, I like power one this, power one that. Whole time you don't know they got a crush on you because it's like a secret crush. So they only tell people that they're really close to, you know. So this is what I'm getting for some of y'all. So it's a lot of you excelling, elevating, power one. It's a lot of your energy blowing up. It's a lot of you taking over. You being really well respected by a lot of people. So it's a lot of good messages in here. I'm fucking with it. We got past one to spend and block all over. See what I'm saying? This is the energy. Some of y'all, so people are describing you as somebody that is, I'm getting multiple messages, so take or resonate. For some of y'all, people are describing you. Look, we got sugar baby OnlyFans. So some of y'all, you can have an OnlyFans for some of y'all, and people are describing you the OnlyFans or talking about your OnlyFans, you know. For some of y'all, people can be describing you as being, some of y'all people can be describing that, you know, people can be older than you. When I say older, I'm talking about like 40, 50 years older than you, you know, or 40, yeah, 30, I'm gonna say 35, 40 years older than you. Like, I'm talking about older that could want to spend money on you for them to be a sugar baby. And they're describing you to other people saying, yeah, I think she's fine. I think she's attractive. You know, I want her, you know, or I want him, or, you know, whatever. So you got people that you don't know that's made way. Well, I'm not talking about older than like 10, 15 years. I'm talking about way older than that. Like maybe 35, 40 years older than you. So some of y'all, this is what I'm getting. But we got past one that's been a block, old lovers, family, friends. So some of y'all, people are describing you as past people are trying to come back and latch onto you. Now that something's coming in for y'all, power one, where it's slowly grown, but it's getting there. And now you have people that's coming in the past latching on. The people can be describing as, yeah, power one, you know, they've been worked hard for what they got and shit, and you know, they've been working hard to get where they at, but now it's like people trying to spin the block. Now people popping up. Power one Eston popped up, or power one old family member that popped up, or trying to come back in. And power one is in a good space right now. Like, they got a lot of shit going for themselves. And these are the same people that wasn't really fucking with power one. That's why they got in power one life now. Now they trying to re-enter it. So there's people gossiping about your business. So people are describing you, but they're also gossiping about your business as well. So it's like gossiping, but saying it's like still putting you in a positive light. For some of you, for the majority of the reason, is putting you in a positive light, even if they're gossiping about something about you. And this came out again, like outdoors. People are describing somebody like outdoors. You're very adventurous. You somebody that's exploring. Some of y'all people describe you as somebody that's traveling, or you exploring your creativity, exploring life. People are describing you as somebody that's really exploring life, exploring your creativity, trying to get yourself, you know, established when it comes to what you want out of life. Look at some cards. We're gonna end this reading, power one. People describe you as somebody that looks like a model. For some of y'all, again, people can be describe you as somebody thinking that you're somebody bigger than what you are. Some of y'all are a model. For some of y'all, you are an Instagram baddie, or you somebody that does have like a social media presence, or people look at you as that, even if you don't have a big social media following. You look really good. You look really good for the angles that y'all post. Some of y'all people really like your height, the height that you are, your body. People like your structure. Some of y'all, you are not curvy. Some of y'all, you are very tall, or you have a nice slim figure, but people like your body. For some of y'all, but people are viewing you as somebody that has like a canvas face, something that deserves to be plastered over like social media, on billboards and stuff like that. People feel like you have a really unique face, or something really unique about the way that you look. We also got investing funds. So people are describing somebody that's invested into a bigger purpose. You are investing. People aren't even describing you as the reason why you are where you are, is because you decided to do something different. So people are looking at you as an inspiration. People are describing you as somebody that, yeah, power one, they've been investing into their future. Power one investing into their future. Now they here and there and shit, and they got here and there, and they keep going up the ladder and shit. Power one is really doing that shit. So people are really giving you your accolades. People are really rooting you on, because it's like, people see that you investing money into the right places. If you're trying to get a home, you investing into a home. Trying to get on your feet as far as a car, you doing that. Or trying to get on your feet as far as stuff, or trying to get further, you want to live a certain lifestyle, so you doing what you got to do to make sure you work towards that. People are starting to see certain stuff, and they seeing wherever your money is going. They seeing that you are getting big shit with your shit. You know, people are really taking eye at it. So we got amusing, very impressionable. So yeah, people are viewing you as very amusing and like being around you. People are describing it as, I like being around Power One. I like talking Power One. Power One cool as fuck. We talk about this and that. They always a vibe when they come through. You know, you leave a good impression on people. People can want to meet you again, see you again. People can want to send you another invite out. Or people that don't even know you. It's like, damn, y'all see such stuff at the party? Like, that was really lit. That was a whole vibe. You know, you make people go back and speak about you the next day to other people, because it's like you leave a good impression on them. We got discreet low key. So people can describe as somebody that is discreet low key. People can describe as somebody that you pop up, you hang out, you do what you gotta do, but you also going back into your own world. You going back to your own space to focus on. So you somebody that pop out on the scene, but you going back into your cocoon as well, so you can get to harnessing with the things that you gotta focus on. So you have like a really good balance. People are describing as somebody that's tatted up. You got nice tattoos. People like your tats. People like the stuff that represent on you. So some of y'all people are describing you as somebody that's liking what you represent. Or, you know, whatever that is for some of y'all. People are describing somebody that's having a breakthrough. You getting over obstacles in your life. People are describing somebody that gets over shit. Power One don't never stay in the same place. Oh, Power One, yeah, they had that shit going on last year, but Power One, they doing this and this and that now. Like, Power One, they doing all of this shit. Like, what? You know? So it's a lot of value. Ooh, classy. So people are describing somebody that keep it classy. You keep it cute. You value. You have a lot of shit to lose. People can describe you as somebody that can fight, but some of y'all, I'm getting into people describe, yeah, Power One got them hands, so don't try Power One. But at the same time, Power One got shit to lose. You know, Power One ain't on her just, you know, being a ruckus and destroying shit. Power One can definitely get in that ass, but at the same time, you know, Power One got shit to lose, so they worry about higher shit. So it's a lot of people respecting you. So a lot of people know, like, Power One got shit to lose. So if some of y'all, if you know you can beat somebody up, for some of y'all, there's an incident where something could have tried you, but you know you got shit to lose, so you had to turn your back to that. People is talking about that, and they describe you as, man, Power One got shit to lose. That motherfucker that was doing all of that, man, that motherfucker ain't got this, that. So people are, see, we got slick. See, yeah, somebody tried to be slick for some of y'all. Hello, welcome to my channel, Soulfully Gifted Tarot. If you find that this reading resonates with you, please hit the like button. Please comment down below. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you never miss out any of my uploads. Also, this reading resonates with you, check out my other readings. They may resonate with you as well. If you are new, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. If you are coming back, welcome back, loves. Gang, you already know what it is. I already say the cards are shuffled over decks. If you're inquiring about personal readings, everything will be listed down below in the description box. But furthermore, power to, we're going to hop right into it. How will people you know describe you to other people that you don't know? So we're going to get into it. So I always take the two cards on this upright on my decks, and we have dependable and we had quick with it. So for some of y'all, there could have been an instance where somebody could have been thinking something was on the tip of their tongue, and then you said it, and then it was like, yes, that's it. For some of y'all, somebody needed something and you gave them the solution, something, and that got them back on the right track. So some of y'all, you could have done something that came up with a quick solution or a quick idea for somebody that needed something, or is needing an idea or needed something or something like that. And you were part of the process that helped them figure that out, whether it's something very small or something very big. And people are describing you as somebody that is really quickly with it. You're somebody that can think really quickly, come up with solutions very quickly. You're somebody that's very skilled. People like the way that you think. People like your ideas. People feel like you're somebody that's really innovative. You come up with really innovative ideas. You give people ideas. People that stuck on things, you know, you help them find guidance in some kind of way. So people will describe you as somebody with being very resourceful. So this is how people that you know will describe you to others. They will describe you in a manner of, you know, you always know where something at. Like some of you guys, you have kids or you have a family members or something like that, they could be looking for something and you just know where it's at, and it's somewhere completely crazy or something like that for some of y'all. So there could be, it's just like if people describe it, Power 2 always know where stuff at, or Power 2 they know where stuff at, or they know information on things. Power 2 may have an answer on this, Power 2 may have an answer on that. So you're very resourceful. People describe it as somebody that's very dependable, you're very reliable, you're punctual. Some of y'all people describe it as somebody that's on time, or people know that you're going to be there. You know, you're very dependable. So when you say you go come, people look, you know, people, you are like a person of your word unless you absolutely can't come. So people look forward to seeing you, or people really, some of y'all people describe you as not really having to worry about you. Like when people are worried about certain stuff like that, they don't really worry about you because they know that you taken care of, because that's how you present yourself. You present yourself as having shit taken care of. So like, say somebody worry about everybody else and shit because they all again got their shit together. They're not worried about you because they know that you got your shit together. They know that you keep your shit in line. It's the way that you present yourself to people. So people describe you as, oh, Power 2, you ain't gotta worry about Power 2. Power 2 always covered. Or Power 2, oh, they a vibe. Or Power 2, oh yeah, you ain't gotta worry about Power 2 missing it out on this event or something like that. So people describe you as, you know, being there in the right place in the right time, being on time. We got the Nine of Wands. People can describe you as somebody that's very adventurous. Some people can describe you as somebody that's in and out of the scene. People can describe you as somebody that's somebody that likes to take risks, you know, like to go after things. People can describe you as somebody that's very passionate. You somebody that feels really deeply or intensely about certain stuff that you really care about. People can also describe you as somebody that's really quick. Some of y'all can drive fast. So people describe you as somebody that can drive fast on the road. For some of y'all, or you know how to cut cars off. For some of y'all, people describe you as somebody that's a free spirit. You know, you go where your heart, you know, your heart leads you. You know, you move with your heart. You know, wherever step you want to take. You're really passionate in the way that you see yourself, aesthetic. You're very confident. People are also describing you as somebody that could be a little bit rebellious at times when it comes to certain things that you don't really, that you don't care for, or that, you know, that challenges you. People can also describe you as somebody like the flirt, or very charming, or, you know, you somebody that knows what to say with your words. You know, you're a flirter, or you're a charmer, or you know what to say. You know, you're very sweet. You know, you definitely know what to say to people to get them staring at you, or get them, you know, like, oh, okay, you know, definitely got support to you. Definitely can flirt. You definitely got style. You definitely a smooth talker. You definitely can, you know, pull somebody. So okay, yes, we got the Six of Pentacles. So people describe you as somebody that's very generous. You somebody that has a lot of gratitude. You're very kind. For some of you, people describe you as you somebody that's very supportive, or you take care of other people, or you're very supportive, or you look out for people when they need help. Or you can even give people money that's in need. For some of y'all, like charity and stuff like that. So people can say that you're very genuine. You would do things out of the kindness of your heart. People can also describe you as somebody that treat everybody equal. You treat everybody the same, no matter how they look, no matter how different they are. People describe you as somebody that's treating everybody with kindness, or treating everybody, supporting people. People can even describe you as being a hype man. Like if you ever go out with somebody, people can even describe you as somebody hyping up random people you don't know, or, you know, random people could be, you know, be around you in your atmosphere and your energy, and they can feel lit by your energy, because you could be somebody that really know how to get the party started, or you really just know how to really vibe with people. And people are describing you as somebody that could give good gifts. So I mean, people also describe you as somebody that could be investing in certain things that you want when it comes to your future. So it's a lot of beautiful things that people describe about you. People are describing you as, you know, being very thoughtful of what you give people as well. Okay, so we got the Seven of Pentacles. For some of y'all, yeah, for some of you guys, people are describing you as somebody. Yeah, some of you people are describing you as somebody that's investing in something. For some of you guys, and your hard work is paying off. So people describe you as somebody that invested in something, or and you're starting to see the results, or you're starting to see the growth, or, you know, something that was, you had a temporary difficulty in something, now it's starting to pay off. Now things are starting to work out for you for some of y'all. So this is what people are describing, saying that, you know, you invested in something, and it could have took some time, but you're starting to see the hard work from it prosper. You're starting to see the growth from it. You're starting to receive, you know, good feedback from it, or good pushback. And this is what people are describing you as. We have the Knight of Wands again. So, but yeah, for some of you guys, it's something that you're really passionate about. For some of y'all, may want to go watch Power 1 because something similar came out. But for some of y'all, I'm seeing that something that you're very passionate about, or that you feel you're very excited about, you feel really intense about, you're starting to see the growth from it. It's starting to grow, and you're starting to see the growth with the Seven of Pentacles. You're starting to see everything take off, the cultivation for some of y'all, the progress. For some of y'all, you could have been really, you know, waiting patiently to see something happen, or but waiting patiently for something to come in, and now it's starting to come in. Now things are starting to set for you, and this is how people are describing you. We got the Fool card. Yeah, for some of y'all, people are even describing as somebody that's taking new beginnings, or having new opportunities, or taking new beginnings, or going somewhere new, or, you know, being a risk taker to something different. For some of you guys, people are describing you as this. For some of y'all, some of y'all people can be describing you as somebody that had that got an opportunity with the Six of Pentacles, got an opportunity, somebody trying to invest in you, or you have some type of opportunity, and now your hard work is starting to pay off because now you're able to really show your skills. Now you're really able to show your creativity. With the Knight of Wands, you're able to put your passion into. And with the Fool card, for some of y'all, this may even cause you to have to move. For some of y'all, this even caused you to move. Some of y'all, this could have caused you to go somewhere new or have to do something new because of this. So this could resonate for a couple of y'all on that part. So this is how people are describing y'all. Some of y'all people are describing you as far as you have took a risk, you took an opportunity, you decided to do something different with the Fool card, take a new beginning. You know, you went into something without thinking about it, and it was something that you was really passionate about, and people around you could have been not seeing a growth from it or whatever, but not seeing that it's not working out, but then they started seeing the results from it with the Six of Pentacles. So I'm reading it both ways. So this is how I'm getting it, Power 2. People are describing you as you could have took a blinded face or a crazy opportunity. You could have just jumped in or dived into something, and you know, it's something that you're really passionate about, or you had a lot of faith in, you were very intense about it. With the Knight of Wands, with the Seven of Pentacles here, for some of you guys, it's something that you could have worked really hard on. This is even something where you could have even felt like you know, your hard work wasn't paying off, or you wasn't seeing the results that you wanted, or the growth that you wanted. And the Six of Pentacles, some of you guys, that means, you know, support, you know, equality, you know, things starting to get, you know, you get equal give and take. So people are describing you as far as that, a new beginning that you took, it gave you the equal, a new opportunity, or you taking a blind faith, or just doing something different, going on your own path, going on your own journey. Some people can even describing you as you somebody that took a different route than other people, or took a different journey, or you're doing something different than other people, and it's something that you're really passionate about. But again, other people could have not seen people take this route, so when they see you taking the route, they could have viewed you as, you know, just jumping in blinded by faith, not really thinking about it, but it was something that you're really intense about. And then with the Seven of Pentacles here, you know, something that they started seeing, you could have had like delayed success from it. For some of you guys, something that you could have been waiting for something to come in, now it's happening. So this is what I'm seeing. This is how people are describing you, as a risk taker, as somebody that goes after things that you want, somebody that make things happen for themselves. We got the Two of Cups. For some of you guys, Two of Cups can also talk about balance. For some of you guys, people are describing you as somebody that's in a relationship. For some of y'all, or people describe you as somebody that, some of y'all, this goes for a couple of y'all, but people can describe you as you are in a relationship where somebody that you with, they do stuff for you, they give you stuff, or they, you know, the Seven of Pentacles. And not, for some of you guys, this is not for everyone, but some of you guys, if you're in a relationship, people are describing you as being in a happy relationship with somebody that you really feel really intense for, or that you're really passionate about. And people are saying with the Seven of Pentacles here, people can even describe. Okay, Power 2. So we got the Two of Cups here and the Six of Pentacles. So for some of y'all, people are describing you as somebody, as far as you being in a relationship, and the person that you're in a relationship with. Oh, for some of y'all, if you are in a relationship or you are in a relationship, it doesn't matter. For some of y'all, I'm getting two different messages, so take a resonate. If you are in a relationship, people are describing you as somebody that's in a healthy relationship, or if you're dating somebody, you're dating somebody that's really good for you, somebody that's equally giving you what you deserve, and it's starting to work out for you. So people could describe you as somebody that you could have went through past relationships in the past that was horrible, or could have been toxic, and now you're actually meeting somebody that's given to you equally, or given to you back equally, and this is somebody that you feel really intense about or passionate about. So people are describing somebody being in love, somebody that's, you know, being in a stable relationship, getting the love and the equal amount of give and take that they supposed to get. For other of you that is single, people are describing you as loving yourself, buying yourself more, showing up for yourself more, doing certain things for yourself more, being more passionate in life, being more passionate in travel and seeing new things, being seen on the floor, on the spotlight, you know, being seen as far as viewing different things and traveling and seeing different energies, meeting different people, and, you know, going to different places and stuff like that. So this is what people are describing you as. Yeah, we got the Six of Swords. Yeah, so some of you guys, people are describing you as somebody that's going in a new direction, somebody that's moving to calmer waters. Some of you guys, if you went through something, people are saying that you are overcoming that, and, you know, you are moving away. For some of y'all, you are not moving away. With some of you guys, it's just, this new found energy for some of you guys, where it's like you're recovering for something. Some of y'all, if you was going through a relationship problem, for some of y'all, people are saying that you are recovering from whatever that was, or you and your partner have came back together for some of y'all, and they're describing somebody could have relationship problems, and you know, that's what it is. For some of y'all, people are just describing this energy where you could have had to move the common water. With the Six of Swords, you have to walk away from something for yourself, for your own peace, and for your own sake. And once you did that, you end up meeting somebody, and they started giving to you equally, and you see somebody that you're very intensified. So people are definitely talking about describing you, and describing you in your relationship, and describing you outside people. We got the Ten of Swords here. So people are describing you as somebody, yeah, you've been betrayed by something in the past. You've been backstabbed. You know, you had some type of painful ending in your life. You could have been betrayed, and you had to move to come and watch. Some of you guys, if people could even be describing you as somebody that could have had to move out, or you could have been betrayed by somebody and you and this person was splitting things. For some of you guys, y'all could have had shared finances, or y'all splitting certain things, and you had to move to common water because you was betrayed by this person. And ever since you left, you be on your boss shit with this Emperor card. So ever since you left, all right, power two. So yeah, power two. So we have the Emperor card. So some of y'all, even people are describing you as somebody where you could have, I'm getting, some of y'all, you could have been staying with somebody. For some of y'all, they could have backstabbed y'all. You could have had to move out. Some of y'all could have had shared finances. Some of y'all could have thought that this was going somewhere. And people are describing you saying ever since you left, you've been on your boss shit with the Emperor card. You've been more confident. You know, you've been on your boss shit, having your money been growing. You've been being more successful. You know, you glowed up ever since that shit, whatever that was. For some of y'all, so take what resonates. For some of y'all, leave what doesn't. But people are describing you saying that you could have been backstabbed or betrayed, or you went through something. Now you on your boss shit. Now you know you on your Emperor shit. You confident. You know, you standing in your power, being independent. You know, heading where you want to. You're very wise. You know. Yeah, we got the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, some of y'all, you bounce back from some type of hardship or something that you went through. Some type of betrayal. For some of y'all, could have been an ending in your life. For some of y'all, so, yeah, we got the Three of Pentacles. For some of y'all, this could have been somebody that you was sharing finances with. Some of y'all, you could have, so I'm getting multiple messages. Some of y'all, people are describing somebody going through a divorce. Some of y'all, you could have been a roommate with somebody, and you could have thought that you were going to be roommate for a long time, and whatever the case may be, and people are describing you as having to go through that. But ever since you came out of that, you've been on your boss shit. For some of y'all, some of y'all, people are describing you as somebody, because we got the Five of Pentacles here and now the Three of Pentacles. Yes, so some of y'all, people are describing you as somebody where you could have had some type of shared finances with somebody. I keep seeing that, and somehow, some way, some type of betrayal came from whatever this is. So whatever betrayal that came from whatever this is, people are saying that ever since this, you've been in your boss shit. For some of y'all, people are even describing you could have been part of like a team, or you could have been part of a group, and other people was putting the same effort in as you, and you could have went separate by yourself. And I'm hearing solo. I don't know how that's gonna resonate for some of y'all. You could have started working by yourself, and ever since you started doing that, you've been on your boss shit, your grind. So take what resonates. A lot of messages like that, so that's gonna resonate for y'all in different manners. So I don't know how this gonna resonate for some of y'all. Some of y'all I don't. That's for 75% of y'all, you know. Okay, so we got the Devil card here. Okay, so we got the Chariot. So some of you guys, people are saying that you are somebody, describing you as somebody that's an overachiever. They can also be describing you as somebody that's pushing forward, or describe you as somebody that's being really addicted to pushing forward, really being addicted to being successful, or being addicted to success. For some of y'all, for some of y'all, because we got the Knight of Swords here. So some of y'all, people can be describing you as somebody where it's like you could, your mind is like money. But I'm hearing y'all, people are describing you as somebody who's like, you're somebody that's always trying to grow. You're always trying to better yourself. You somebody that's always trying to win. You somebody that's a very hard worker. Some of you people can even describe you as somebody that's a workaholic. You somebody that overworks. You somebody that's an overachiever. You're addicted to overachieving. People feel like you can't, you somebody that has to have certain things go a certain way. It's like people feel like you won't let yourself rest. Or describe you as somebody that, you know, you won't let yourself rest, or you won't let some burden off yourself because you trying to get to a certain goal or something like that. So people are describing you as overachiever as far as that instance. We got the Ten of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. So some of you people are describing you as somebody could have betrayed you when it comes to some type of money situation for some of y'all. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't for some of y'all. But people are describing you saying that there could have been somebody that betrayed you when it came to some type of money situation or some type of financial situation for some of y'all. and that's something that you overcame, and people are describing you as far as that. Yeah, see here, look, see, we got the 3 of Wands. Hard work paying off, foresight. Look, for some of y'all, people are describing you as somebody where you could have been backstabbed or betrayed when it came to your financial situations. For some of y'all, could even been hardship. I'm getting multiple messages. So for some of y'all, there's people that's basically talking. I'm getting multiple messages. So with the Devil card here and the Chariot, people are basically saying that you're somebody that's a workaholic. You work really hard for the things that you have. You somebody that won't keep working hard. You somebody that won't allow yourself to rest until you get to where you're trying to get to. For some of y'all, people are describing you as somebody that could have been betrayed by someone when it comes to some type of money situation or some financial situation. And now, for some of you guys, whatever that situation is, you're getting your justice, your dreams. So some of y'all, that's the energy. The energy is that somebody could have betrayed you when it came to some type of opportunity. Some of y'all, somebody could have betrayed you when it comes to some type of finances. For some of y'all, somebody could have left you out in the cold and betrayed you when you needed them the most. For some of you guys, and now your dreams are starting to come true. Now your dreams are starting to pay off, and now there's people in guilt. So this is, yeah, some of y'all need to go watch Power 1, because some of this energy that came out of Power 1 is coming out of here, because I can't make this shit up. We got the 10 of Swords here. The 10 of Swords talks about agony, pain, attack, backstabbing, you know, completely betrayed, backstab. It's like by somebody that you would expect to backstab, you know, but just complete painful ending, you know, something that's completely done in your life, but it was a betrayal. It was hurtful, you know what I'm saying? Now we got the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles could talk about being left out in the cold. It could talk about being a lack of resources, poverty, sickness, scandals, struggle. You know, for some of you guys, somebody could have backstabbed you by leaving you out in the cold when you needed them. Some of y'all, somebody could have been backstabbing you by taking some of your money. Some of y'all, somebody could have backstabbed you by not showing you more appreciation. Some of y'all, somebody could have backstabbed you because of the lack of resources, or somebody could have left you because of the lack of resources. Some of y'all, it could be this energy where it's like you had what it takes to be a part of somebody's, not even part of somebody's team. Maybe somebody wanted to, like, for instance, like a collaboration, and you may have been lacking some of the resources that other people got, but you're just as good, you know, and somebody could have looked over you, you know. So it's the energy where it's this energy where people are describing you as people could have, you know, backstabbed you. People could have treated you a certain way. But there's 3 of Wands here. That talks about dreams coming true, hard work paying off, moving forward, foresight. So people are, and now we got the 9 of Swords. So people are basically saying Power 2 been through a lot. Power 2 had people backstab them. Power 2 had people betrayal. Power 2 had people get away. Power 2 had people do some fucked up shit. But Power 2 made it. Power 2, they making it. Power 2, their dreams coming true. Power 2 is starting to hit their goals. Their dreams starting to come true. People are seeing you as an overachiever, and people are describing you as somebody that play hard, work hard. You don't get a lot of sleep. You know, you work for the things that you have. You know, you have a lot of passion for the stuff that you do. And with the 9 of Swords here, it's a lot of disappointment. It's a lot of regret. It's a lot of guilt. A lot of burden. A lot of anxiety. Insomnia. So some of y'all people can say that you don't get a lot of enough sleep for some of y'all. But some of y'all people are describing you as somebody where it's like your dreams are starting to pay off, and there's people are in guilt. People regret how they treated you, or people are guilty for how they treated you, or guilty for the things that they did, guilty for how they didn't support you, or, you know, could have been there better, or, you know, showed up more. It's a lot of remorse. So there's other people describing you as you've been through a lot, but now you're at this point in your life, or now you're going towards this point in your life. Now this is starting to happen. Now that you're transitioning, the world around you is trying to transition the way wherever you're headed, which is the outside people, you know. So this is how people are describing you, Power 2. People are describing you in a really positive light. I really fuck with this. People describing you as somebody that got a heart. You real as fuck. I'm hearing Thug Life, Tupac, Thug Mansion. Y'all, people feel like you real as fuck. Oh, y'all, we got the Page of Pentacles, and we got the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, for some of you guys, people feel like you got a good head on your shoulder. People could feel like you're somebody that is investing into a solid new beginning. Somebody that's setting goals of something that you want to do. For some of you guys, some of you guys, people describe you as somebody that's setting goals to move in with somebody. Some of you people describe you as somebody that is setting goals as far as your life. Things that you want to invest in. You're making practical decisions to invest your money in certain areas in your life. Yeah, with the 7 of Pentacles, to see more growth. So people are describing you as somebody that is coming up with new ways, or coming up with new ideas, taking the step towards being able taking the step towards to be able to invest your money into something that you're going to see growth from, with the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. That talks about growth. That talks about having a plan, executing it, putting the energy into it, and seeing the growth come from it. So people are describing you as somebody that taking them steps, or you're about to take them steps. So we're going to get some more energy, but this is the tarot. So how are people describing my power too? People are describing, we got judged by looks and where you come from. So people describe you as, you know, they judge you by your looks. They judge you from where you come from. Some of you guys, people are describing you as other people could judge how you look, or judge where you come from, or judge the way that you talk, or who you are for some of you guys. And a lot of people are describing you as somebody where you don't let that shit phase you. Because I'm seeing a turtle here, and a turtle is smiling, and the turtle got a hard outer shell. You know what I'm saying? And then the turtle's all squishy inside and stuff like that. So for some of y'all, people are basically describing you as somebody where it's like you somebody that has thick skin. You know, you're somebody that takes criticism. A lot of people don't phase you. A lot of people who try to break you or try to say certain stuff about you or try to make you feel intimidated, but you're not intimidated. It's almost like you're like a lone wolf. Do it yourself. Look at that, y'all. We got good results, success, and growth. So people are describing you as, people could judge you. People can judge you for the way that you look, for the way that you talk, or how you dress, but you're somebody that's getting good results. So people are saying, this is what people are saying when they describe you. Hey, man, power 2, man. People be trying to say power 2 this and this and that, but power 2 are her doing that shit. Look at power 2. They doing this and this and that. Motherfuckers ain't even doing half of that shit. Motherfuckers want to judge power 2 because they hair or what did they do stuff, but you're not doing what power 2 doing. You ain't got the shit power 2 guys. Almost like when motherfuckers don't have room to talk, but they talking because they jealous. They talking because they don't have shit else to do. They don't got shit going on with their life. They don't got shit going on with their day, so they talking. So this is how people are describing you. People are describing you as somebody that's getting good results, being successful, you're growing, having a lot of growth in your life, and there's other people that's judging you because they're bitter. I know that's right. So you got people defending you. We got third party. So for some of y'all, people are describing you saying that you could have been the third party for some of y'all, and people are judging you for some of y'all, or for being in the third party situation, or judging the situation. And people are seeing, if some of y'all, if you were in a third party situation and you left, people are rooting for you, and people are seeing how much you've grown ever since you left that situation and left that person alone for some of y'all. Because the third party situation, that's the people are judging you. I mean, I said judge. People are describing you and judge you for being in a third party situation. But people are seeing that you're coming out on top in some way, however that is for y'all, that look differently for all of y'all. But people are basically describing you, saying that you could have been in a third party situation and now you on top. They seen a lot of growth. You're happy. You're coming out of that, for whatever that is. Oh, for some of you guys, we got focusing on goals. Focusing on goals wins. Yeah, some of you guys, if you're in a third-party situation, people are saying, describing you as somebody could have been trying to play with you, and you walked away from them, and you bossed up on them. You focus on your goals and you're winning, and your success. Of some of you guys, I'm getting that people are describing you, saying that you could have even been in a relationship with somebody that was judging you, and this person could have put you in a third-party situation, and you walked away from that person. You started focusing on your goals, and now you're winning. Now you're growing, and now this person wants to, want to be around you. So this is what I'm getting for some of y'all. Like, y'all could even be with a partner that was judgmental, or try to tear y'all down in some type of way, try to put you in competition or make y'all compete, or somebody try to make y'all compete, and you could have walked away from that. Now you're growing, you focus on your goals, you winning out here, and now the motherfucker over here looking crazy. We got ignoring, don't want to talk. Yeah, for some of you guys, people are describing you as, some of you guys, people are describing you as somebody, if people be trying to put you in a third party situation and try to play with you, you will ignore them. So people describe you as somebody that you will cut them off if they're on some player shit, or on some trying to be sneaky and try to lie to you or manipulative. You will cut them off. You will keep it pushing. I'm here, one monkey don't stop the show, so you will continue growing. So this is what people are describing. They could be saying, like, yeah, people can't play that, trying to play power 2, because power 2 will leave your ass alone, no matter how good you look. That's the energy. So people are describing you, saying that you're somebody that's celebrating. Some of y'all, people describe you as somebody that when you celebrate, you go to parties. Some of y'all, you could be the kind of person that you stand there and look cute in the corner, and you don't be talking to nobody, and everybody be taking notice to you, or taking a notice to you for some of y'all, but you be chilling. So that's what I'm getting for some of y'all. Some of y'all people are describing you as somebody that could throw nice parties, nice events, or you somebody that you really come through and celebrate people that come to gatherings. We also got making excuses sound like bullshit. So for some of y'all, people are describing you as somebody where you don't make excuses for your growth. So people are basically saying, how to do what they supposed to do. Like, you know how people say they want to do stuff but don't do it? This is the energy. So people are saying, like, people are basically saying, like, you focusing on your goals, you focusing on winning or getting to your success. You're not making excuses for that shit. You're actually putting the work in it to back it up. You're not just saying what you want to do. You're actually doing that shit. You're actually living that shit. So this is how people are describing you. You put your money where your mouth is. You actually get that shit moving. Let's go some more messages. How is people describing my power too? So people see focusing on goals again. So people are saying that you are focusing on your goals. You focusing on your money, your bag. You focusing on having your come up, your glow up, putting yourself in a better position. People are describing you as somebody that's introverted. People are describing as somebody you only have a couple friends. You keep a small circle around you. You don't let everybody in your business. People are saying that you're very mysterious. People are also describing somebody that can hold secrets. And you do have a lot of secrets. You don't let a lot of people know what you got going on. For some of y'all, people are describing you as somebody that is... People are describing you as somebody where other people try to follow you. So people can be saying that you got yes men, or people can agree with you on certain stuff that you may say, and other people can be saying that people de-sucking. So take it resonate, leave it doesn't. But some of y'all power too, you could say some shit and there'll be people that agree with you, and other people can be saying that people be de-sucking you. So this is how people describe you. People be saying, yeah, power to be saying this and this and that, and everybody around them be de-sucking them, geeking them up and stuff. So y'all have a hater power too. You could be focusing on your goals, focusing on your wins, and there's other people around you that is basically hating on you, you know, and they're basically saying that the people that's hyping you up is just de-sucking you, you know. If you don't know what that is, then I don't know what to tell you, but you know, if you know, you know. Alright, we got bougie, sex appeal, well and done. So people are describing somebody that looks really good. You're very attractive, nice clothes, nice shoes, you smell good, very attractive. You keep yourself up. When you go out to places, you look very well dressed, you look very well put together, how you present yourself. You're very well endowed. People can think that you're very well known, or people can think that you have a lot of people that know you because of the way that you look, or you have a lot of options, you have a lot of DMs, a lot of people that want to be your friend. You know, people can view you as somebody that has a clique or even has a circle just off of the way that you look, the way that you carry yourself. You got like you low-key more than a friend. So people describe you as having a crush on you. So some of you guys, if you have like friend groups or mutual friends or acquaintances, they can even like you or have a crush on you. So people can be over some of you guys. So people that be describing you can like you more than a friend for some of you guys. So take a resonate, leave a dozen for some of you guys. But people can even be describing you saying that you could be friends with certain people, but they can see that the people that you're friends with be territorial over you, or they be, you know, C-blocking, or they be you know, acting like they like you, or they got like a secret crush on you. So take a resonate, leave a dozen. We got photogenic, smell good, follow trends. So people are saying that you take really good pictures. Some of y'all, you are photogenic. Some of y'all, you are introverted in real life, but you post online. Some of y'all people are describing you as somebody that smells really good, whether it's laundry detergent, whether it's your whatever you wash up with, whether it's perfume or cologne. You smell really good, you smell really pleasing. People really like the way that you smell. People also could describe it as somebody where I'm hearing you sold 2000. I'm sold 2008. You sold 2000 late. I got that boom boom boom, that future boom boom boom. Gotta get it now. But people are saying that you were somebody that keep up with the trends. You somebody that's very trendy. They like your aesthetic. You know, you somebody that can do different cultures or different aesthetics when it comes to the way you express yourself, when it comes to styling. And people are saying that you're very unique. So this is how people are describing you. They like the way that you dress, like the way that who you are as a person. Very unique and different. You're not like everybody else. You're not everybody doing the same shit so everybody look alike. You don't look like everybody else. People are describing you as somebody that you don't like drama. You hate drama. You somebody like to have fun. I'm getting you know what I'm getting proud too? I'm getting somebody where it's like it's summertime, everybody got shots, or everybody got like a blunt, or everybody just about to get ready and got food and having fun, music's going, trying out new adventure stuff, no drama, and it's like a big group of people. So power too, you could be somebody that's introverted, but you could be somebody that's really able to be in a big group of people because you don't like drama. You chill as fuck. You like to have fun. You don't like all that drama shit. People describe you as somebody that's a boss. You somebody that has a lot of power, or you in a powerful position and you're a boss. For some of you guys, if you are a boss, people describe you as somebody that don't follow the rules, but you cool as fuck. People respect you. You get to do what you want. People describe you as somebody that's very blunt. You get to the point. You're very straightforward. People are also saying that you hold grudges. If somebody do something with you, you holding a grudge. I'm also hearing Cardi B, if you beef with me, we gonna be forever. So that's what I'm hearing. So y'all can hold grudges against people, or y'all don't let people snake y'all twice. We got TikToker influencer. This came out of pile 1. People can be describing as somebody that is a TikToker, somebody that is an influencer or a YouTuber, or somebody that watches that type of stuff. So many people are describing you as somebody that can do them type of things even if you're not. We also got others realize you was right, the truth, you gonna make it. So this came out of pile 1, so make sure you go watch pile 1, pile 2. Okay, so, make sure y'all go watch that. But people are basically describing you as being truthful, being honest. People are viewing you as somebody that's gonna go far in life. You got a really big head on your shoulders. People are describing you as somebody that has a clean girl, clean guy aesthetic. You keep yourself looking really polished, very clean, nice ass aesthetic. You always dressed out, always dripped out. You have like a nice ass aesthetic when it comes to trends. You know how to put certain stuff together. Some of y'all, your playlist could be mixed of like DJ mixed beats on like certain songs. Some of y'all people describe you as an animal lover. You like animals. And people also describe you as somebody that has a really pure heart. You're very genuine. You do stuff out of love. You do stuff out of care for others. How are people describing my power too? So people are saying that they love you. People are saying that they have love for you. They love you. You're real as fuck. They loving you around. People respect you. They have a lot of love for you. A lot of grace. People are describing, for some of you, people are describing you as somebody that's pregnant. For some of y'all, you're somebody that's having a baby. You're bringing something new into the world. Some of y'all people are describing you as diplomatic, being able to see both sides of situations, being able to give an honest opinion instead of something biased. People are describing you as somebody that's very impressionable, very amusing. You leave a really good impression on people. People are also describing you as somebody that moves accordingly. How people treat you, you treat them. You move right out people way when they're trying to act funny. People are saying that you're very charming. They're describing you as very charming, very sweet, very caring. You got doe eyes, siren eyes. You're able to get what you want because how charming you are. People are saying that you're athletic, or you like to move a lot, get around a lot. People are describing you as somebody that you're very outgoing. People are saying that you're going to be very big. So people say, oh, Power 2, they could be big as fuck one day. Power 2, they going to make it one day. Because it's the things that you're doing. People can tell how successful you're going to be in the future. We got secret admirers. A lot of people, so people are describing you as, having secret crushes on you. Having a lot of, being your secret admirer. Secretly liking you or being attracted to you without your knowledge. People feel like people are describing you as you put your foot down, you don't take shit for no one. You don't let nobody walk all over you. You somebody that has a backbone. People are describing somebody that keep your hair and nails done. You keep yourself up, keep yourself looking really nicely, keep yourself looking polished, presentable. People are describing you. Some of you guys, it's not for everybody, but some of you guys, this could resonate for y'all because it resonates for you. If it don't resonate with you, then ain't you. For some of y'all, like 10% of y'all, people are describing you as somebody that still keep in contact with your exes. Are you still friends with your exes? Or you still friends with people that you dated in the past? That's for a couple of y'all. Some of y'all people are describing you as somebody that's laid back. You're very chill. You stay chill. You stay in your own zone. Some of y'all people are describing you as somebody that got a cosmetic surgery, whatever that was done or procedure done, but you look really beautiful. You look really attractive. You look really nice, really well put together. People are describing you as somebody being very gorgeous or very handsome. They can't stop staring at you. Very irresistible. Some of y'all people are describing you as somebody being naturally born talented at something that you do. You feel like you were just born at it, or you just gifted at it. It's something that you were just like meant to do. Some of y'all people are describing you as somebody that has high standards, or somebody that has high standards and you're not letting them down for nobody. Some of y'all people are also describing you as somebody that is very discreet, very low key. You don't let everybody in your business. You have a small circle, but a lot of people can want to be around you. So this is what people are saying about you, Power 2. If you find out this really resonates, you hit the like button, comment down below. Until next time, peace, love, and light, beautiful, bigger, and bolder. Bye. So for some of y'all, we got slick that came out. So some of y'all people are describing you as somebody could have said something slick to y'all, and you actually had to keep yourself in a certain composure or certain light or something like that, or you can't. Some of y'all, this energy is where everybody know you can do damage, but it's this energy of you had shit to lose, so you're taking a higher road. The people are describing somebody that Power 1 taking a higher road on that shit. Power 1 got shit to lose. They got money to make. People are describing somebody that keep your hair and nails done, or if you a man, you keep your shit up, you keep your stuff styled really nicely, you keep your stuff looking fresh, you smell good, you know, if you a woman, you keep your stuff looking right. People are describing somebody that's taking your power back in certain situations, taking your power back in what you want in life. People are describing somebody that has a smart mouth, or somebody that's strong-minded, very opinionated. You will speak your mind. People are describing somebody that has heightened ability. So people are describing somebody that can is psychic, or you know, you somebody that's clairvoyant or a medium. People are also describing you as really loving you around you, always uplifting, and always have a good time around you. And people are also describing you as, if you are in a relationship, or some of y'all people are married, people are describing you as wishing that you weren't taken. They wish you were still on the market. They're describing like, damn, bro, I wish Power One was single. Like, damn, like, they fine as fuck. Or, you know, damn, Power One, you see, Power One fine as fuck, but Power One can't be not talking to somebody. You see how fine Power One is? So it's a lot of energy of valuing you, you know, thinking that you're bigger than what you are. Even if you are big, people consume 10 times greater. So people view you in a more of a greater aspect than you may even view yourself, Power One. So, you know, keep that in mind. But anyways, peace, love, and light. Beautiful, bigger, bold. Until next time. Bye.